$104,000 is what my brand made last month. You can see I had a 293% increase just because I switched over to this website structure that I'm literally about to give you guys 100%, so you can literally just copy me. And I'm actually gonna show you guys a personal website that I based off of the brand that got this 293% increase. So you guys can see the actual website instead of just talking about the framework. You can actually see it, and you have the best chance of just copying this stuff, implementing it into your brand, and double, triple, or quadrupling your brand in the next 30 days with a solid website structure. So let's take a look at a website that's a literal one-to-one copy of the website that got a 200% increase in 30 days, which is insane. This one's is one of my clients' brands. Is from Lumio Decor. First thing to note is that the product pictures are crispy. They don't look scammy. It's not just a white background photo like a lot of people like to go with. It's something that's more branded and kind of gives a more branded feel to it. We scroll down, we obviously see some upsells right here that really help. We go into how does it work, kind of answering a lot of these questions. So what you'll see throughout this website is that we cover one main thing, and it's called objection solving. So what objection solving is a customer, when they go to your website, they're already interested in buying. Otherwise, they wouldn't have clicked on the web page. Now, when they're going to your website, they're just looking for any small reason on why they shouldn't buy. So your job as a marketer and your job for building and designing these websites is to alleviate every single reason why they shouldn't buy. Because if they're left with no reasons why they shouldn't buy, then 9 times out of 10, they're just gonna buy. So as I'm going through this, I want you guys to keep in mind the objections for what this product might be, and you'll see how we solve those throughout the product page. So just going on to this, it's a wireless like lamp. First and foremost is like, how easy is it to install? It's probably the biggest reason why someone wouldn't want to do it. It's like, okay, like, do I gotta drill my walls? Do they stick very well? How hard is it to apply? Something might come up. Is it cheap? Is it quality? How long do the lights last? All these questions and objections for reasons why they wouldn't buy, we need to solve in the product page. So let's take a look how we solve that beautifully. So first and foremost, we led with some testimonials. So all those objections I just covered, you are pretty much like, does it work? I don't trust this product. So big objection we covered is trust. We have trust right here. And then we go into, does it work? How does it work, etc. We go into, again, that first objection that I just talked about. Easy installation, no hard wiring needed. And you see we have an actual video right here so that the customer can see the actual product being applied. So they're left with like, okay, wow, that is super simple. Like there's really nothing to it. And it's designed for quick and hassle-free setup with no hard wiring. So again, it just alleviates that objection straight off the bat. Now we keep going down. We're met with more trust. Again, a huge reason why people wouldn't buy this is because they just don't trust that it's gonna work. So now we're going over 5,000 customers. We have pictures and testimonials. We have reviews and kind of going over that stuff. This stuff is golden, okay? This goes over to the energy efficient. Does it work? How long does it last? Do I have to keep changing out the batteries? Goes over that and clears that up pretty quickly, and also shows you a great video while describing it. Designed to last 3 scones, provide brilliant illumination with minimal energy, stand bright for hours on a single charge. Okay, so it easily covers that. Like, do I have to keep charging it? If it's wireless, how long does the battery last? Is it bright, etc.? Covering that objection. Goes into this. This is kind of goes into the features and what you can do with it, and kind of letting them dream a little bit about what the product could be for them if they had this in their home. So again, this is not necessarily covering an objection. We covered the 2 main objections up here, and we're still covering it as we scroll down. This is adding on and just kind of giving them and selling the dream to them. Like, hey, you can do this if you had this product. Really increases the desire for them to actually want this product. Then we have a huge thing. Try it risk-free. Again, they don't trust. You can try it risk-free for 30 days. They see that. They're like, wow, I mean, there's really no loss if I get this product. I can try it 100% risk-free for 30 days. I should try it, you know, kind of alleviating that trust and breaking it down chunk by chunk by chunk. You see we have a how we compare, again, to establish more trust and to establish more, yes, this works, etc. And then we move on to our FAQs, where we go in and solve all the small little objections that we can't cover and make, you know, a super long product page. We go in and solve all the small little objections that they might have, like shipping times or the return policy, or how does it stick? Does it switch colors? How do I install it? You see we start covering a lot of those small questions. By the time the customer has reached the end of the product page, there's not a single question left. Every question has been answered. Again, we don't need to establish desire. The ad in the top of the funnel, when we're running the ad, when they watch that video, they already have the desire. They already had enough desire to stop their doomless mind scrolling, click over to your website, and want to buy. All you have to do is just lay in the ball. Answer every question they have with not buying, they're gonna buy. And that's why I like to put my product pages, instead of focusing on desire, because it's already desire built, I focus on all the reasons they wouldn't buy. And again, you see we go into some pictures and reviews and going over and establishing some more proof and kind of trust and really building that. And again, we have a lot of other stuff built into this website that kind of increases AOV and CRV, but that's the main thing. Now I want to walk you guys through the structure that we use to build that website, because obviously every single website is going to be different. You can't just one-on-one that website because you're not selling a light. So you need to figure out your product objections and then use this structure so you can build your own website. And let's walk you guys through. So first and foremost, like we talked about, I like to focus on objection solving. So the first thing you should do is write out the 5 reasons why a customer wouldn't buy your product. Now, that can be anything. Let's say you're selling, water. Does the water taste good? Is the water healthy? Let's say you're selling a supplement. Is, the supplement vegan? Does the supplement actually work? Do I trust it? Would it actually work? Figuring out the 5 reasons why they wouldn't buy. So some of those could be, they simply just don't trust it. A second one could be, what if it doesn't work? Third one could be, is how easy it's used. And then you want to add a fourth one and then a fifth one. You need to figure those things out. And then you're going to go back and you're going to cross off the top 5 and you're only going to focus on these 3 right here. And this is the top 3 reasons why someone wouldn't buy it, is what you're going to design your product page on. Now, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 can all be added into the FAQ. Top 3, we're going to focus on the 3 main reasons why they wouldn't buy. And the structure you're going to use to actually do that is you're going to solve this with a headline. Okay, you're going to start off with a headline. So if we go into what a headline would look like, it would simply just be this one right here. Easy installation, no hard wiring needed. It's the first thing, the big text that they're actually going to see. The first headline that you do should be focused on the number 1 reason why they wouldn't buy. So those 2 things should align right there. And then after the headline, you're going to follow that with a simple description, literally just describing the headline right there. Again, don't overthink this. This is super simple. If I were to show you guys what the description would look like, super simple, 2 to 3 quick sentences, something that they're actually going to read, but just gives more information on the actual headline that you're stating itself so they can read. Following the description, you're going to go into either a GIF or a picture that's related. So a GIF or a picture that's related to both the headline and the description. And then what I love to do is just like a little cherry on top is just add a buy button. So again, the whole time we're just pressuring our customers to keep buying. The desire is already there. They're just looking to figure out, let's say they have a trust problem, but they don't have a what if it doesn't work problem or how easy is it problem. We don't need them scrolling all the way down to the end of the product page, because the longer that they wait, the lower the desire gets. Again, we want to make it quick. So if we just solve the number 1 reason why they don't, and let's say they didn't have, what if it doesn't work and how easy is it? Let's say those weren't objections for them. That buy button right there is going to get them like, hey, go ahead and buy. So I love to really reiterate that. So what I do is I go ahead and I make that for the top objection right there. And then I do it again for the second one. I'd have the exact same formula for the second objection that I would do. So again, it'd be headline, description, a GIF, and then a buy button. And I know my handwriting is childish. I didn't go to college. I dropped out. So, and then the third one is again going to solve that third reason why they wouldn't buy with the exact same formula. So I'll call this HDGB, and that's just literally this right there. Okay, but that's not it. That's the formula right there. I then love to follow that up with, if we go back to the website, with again some testimonials right here. So you want to go ahead and add some testimonials, and then following that, I like to do an FAQ and then more reviews that have pictures. So you need pictures, and even videos is great as well. So as you can see right here, that's the overall structure of what you should be looking for to design a great website. As you can see right here, he has the headline, description, the picture, buy button. Now again, a lot of this stuff is customized, whatever works best for your brand, exactly how you're trying to solve it. Depending on what your objections are, you can kind of mix up this structure to fit, but just make sure you have every single thing in there, okay? You see he kind of put the testimonials a little bit ahead at the top. That's not a real problem as long as it's in there. Then he has another one right there. He has the third one right there, solving that third one. He has this one as an added. Again, additionals is fine. Just try to keep it and make sure you have all the things in the structure. Everything else that you add is going to be dependent on your website and what you feel should be in there, depending on what objections you're solving. But you see we have the FAQs right here, and then we lead into some product reviews. I promise you, if you implement that structure right there into your website, focusing on the reasons why your customer shouldn't buy, your conversion rate is going to increase, your AOV is going to increase, your returning customer rate is going to increase, because your customer now feels a little bit more validated and a lot more trust. They're just going to start throwing money at their laptop. Give me the product. I have the desire. Now I have no reason not to buy it. They're going to buy it. And that's how we saw a 291% increase in literally a month by implementing that structure right there. Hope this video helped. Leave a like if you think it did. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.